In this video, I'm going to bring you a behind the scenes of how I set up and film luxury watches. This watch value around $500,000, so I hope you enjoyed it.
And what are we doing today?
Today, we have something really special. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. Look at this thing. Look at that. So today we are filming a short video for this Richard Mille Johan Blake, I think 6101 Richard Mille RM6101. This is crazy. For those who want to know how much this costs, look it up. I don't want to say in the video, but look it up. It's a good medium six-figure watch. But you know, today we try not to complicate things, just try to do some clean stuff. We got some inspo here from Richard Mille video itself, so we try to replicate those I guess movements and lighting a little bit. So right now try to set up everything, and we'll see how it's gonna work. I tried to get this like one small strip of light on the subjects, and you know what a better way to do it than using the spotlight. So we'll see how it's gonna work. Also, look at all this mess. Try to keep it clean all the time, but you know, it's a studio, it's meant to be messy. But video for the studio tour is coming soon.
Ooh.
Okay, moment of truth. Yeah, some spill right here. Let's see. Well, it doesn't work. I would go to get like a small strip of light on this watch, like about this big. And this is like the smallest width that we can get from Spotlight. So we're gonna go back to the Aperture MT Pro.
Hey Sam,
What up?
you want to explain why the camera's set vertically?
Yes. So we try to, technically what we want is the watch to roll like this, right? To tilt like this, but we don't have any contraption to make it to work. I think if I guess if we spend more time figuring it out, probably be able to do something with it. But also, this is expensive watches. I'm trying not to do too much to it. And it's a brand new watch, by the way, so I'm trying to be so meticulous with it, try to make sure that we're not doing too much.
What you doing, Sam? Why are you cutting this in for?
Even even the grids on this thing is like make the light super like small on the spill, but again we want some tiny strip of light. So cutting this line from the Cinefoil, and I was hoping to put this in front of it. So now the light source is a lot smaller, and hopefully it's going to help with the shot that we're looking to do. Oh, you can see it's on here too. Look at this.
Oh.
Ooh, anamorphic. Look at that. Whoa, okay. Dude, look at that. Alright, so quick gears, I guess, sections of the video. What we use here is the Aperture MT Pro. I have the grids in there, and also I wrapped it with a Cinefoil to control the light a little bit more. And for the motorizer, we have the Adachrome had one. I think they have the newer version coming out a couple years ago. The reason I didn't get the version 2 is because I have CPON. This is basically like the double motorized, I guess, rotator, but both of them work the same way. But we have this for like pan and tilt with the slider that we have. It's also CPON, so I'd rather use the same brand for each of them, so I can just use one app to control everything.
Walk us through the next shot, Sam.
So the next shot, we basically just try to get a different detail shot of the watch. Basically like a light painting. So you're painting the lights on the watch so you kind of get a little bit of glimpse of the, more like a silhouette. That's what we're gonna try to do for the next couple of scenes, and then we have a couple big scenes that we have to shoot, and we should call it a day. Alright, so next thing. Again guys, this thing is expensive, so we try to be meticulous with everything we do. These are all like knobs right here. This thing is metal, so try to cover this up before you put your watch on it. I think this is a good idea, hopefully. Gonna tape the watch to, this is a gaff tape, this should be fine, right?
Alright, what you got there, Sam? What are we looking at here?
This is one trusty piece of art. I mean, at this point, I feel like everyone owned one of these. This is broke lens. But you know, they had a new one came out, I would say about a couple months ago. Kind of want to get my hands on one. But you know, this one worked just fine. But I kind of want to test out a new one. Hopefully they send me one. Finger crossed. We transformed from this minimal setup to setup. Nice. Boom.
What was the issue, Sam? Why did we have to do all this?
Okay. So basically, a lot of people may know this lens is f14. So when you try to light up the whole thing, it's a little bit tougher. Not just lighting, but also the glass on the watch. It's really reflective, and it's different type of watch. They have different shape. This one, I forgot what the shape is called, but it's like a boat, kind of like this. So everywhere you put lights, you're gonna see the reflection. So now we try to adjust it, make sure you get like a spills of light, but not fully direct on it. And we have the overhead light, put the grids on, and then we have diffusers right here to help soften the light a little bit. Whoa.
Sam, are we ready for this shot?
Yes, we are. It's been an hour since our last take. Wait, take what do I take to get it to work, right? Also, I think it's in your head.
Oh.
We are doing the martini shot of the night. It's about 3-4 hours. That's kind of like expected, but this is the last shot of the night. We are tape this thing onto these little boards safely. You know, this is a gap tape, so it should be fine. And what the shot we're gonna do is we're gonna have this on a slider, kind of sliding. We had a camera with probe lens on top, so we're gonna see the watch kind of sliding, passing through the lens. It's a great shot. I did this like multiple times, and that's one of my favorite shots to do, to be honest. It's a good thing. This is safe. The watch is safe. Everything looks good. Alright guys, we finished with the shoot. Everything went really well in the first quarters, and then we kind of got into a little bit of turbulence in the second quarter. We realized that all we did was just like, I guess it doesn't turn out the way we wanted to, and then we realized we figured out the last part of the shoot, how to light the watch, that avoiding all these reflections and everything. But overall, it's a good shoot. It's about, I would say, 4 hours, which is not that much of a time, but I'm glad that we got everything done. And now it's time to edit and gonna give this watch back to the owner because this thing is expensive, and no, I don't want to have it in my possession for too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you have any questions, suggestions, or if you just want to say hi. Other than that, I'll see you next video. Whew, okay. What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock? No, 7:30.